February 24th, everybody. I want to start our podcast for LCTA to begin by giving some updates on some things taking place in the district. So we'll talk about the ratification vote, we'll talk about our organizing blitz, and we will then go into some things about healthcare and some things that are happening at sites right now. But to start off, let's go with the ratification vote. At this point in time, every building rep should have received their ratification vote packets. There should be announcements taking place at your school site. One of the things we want to make sure is that everyone has an opportunity to vote. Therefore, at the office, which is located at 2655 Capitol Circle Northeast, suite number 8, that's behind Momentum Gym in Cheer Nation, next to Skate World, we are offering the challenge ballot vote to make sure everyone has their voice heard. If you are not going to be in town on Tuesday, we gave Thursday, Friday. We'll also give Monday. And even if you're off-site Tuesday, if you want to stop on by to complete a challenge ballot vote before 5 o'clock p.m. Reminder to all building representatives, make sure that the time of the vote is clearly shared with everybody at your school site. We would love to have the highest percentage possible of people voting. Questions that have been coming up is, when is everyone getting paid? How's this all working out? The best and brightest all has to be paid by April 1st. Therefore, our non-classroom teachers will be included in this, which includes our OTs, PTs, school psychs, counselors, deans, a couple other folks. That best and brightest bonus is coming because that's what LCTA negotiated. So it's important to make sure that we share the work that we've done on behalf of these individuals, because everyone that is a part of our school system does an important job. And just because the state legislature chooses to not recognize these educators through the best and brightest, we want to make sure everyone has an opportunity to receive bonus. But a bonus is a bonus, and it's not salary, and it doesn't go into retirement, and we need to do better than bonuses. So this year, last January, we advocated for salary when meeting with the superintendent. And at that time, it was kind of said that maybe bonuses was all that could be done. Started at $1,000, got to $1,500. Everyone is now going to get a market adjustment of $1,500, proportionate to the amount of time that they worked this year. Performance pay plus the market adjustment is the total salary adjustment. End of 12-month, end of the month, May 30th. And we asked for it, LCTA, in one lump sum so that it wasn't divided up over all the months and give a false sense of what salary was. Plus, you've waited long enough to receive your money, and going into the summer, we wanted to make sure that everyone had an opportunity to recharge, relax, and receive monies that they were already owed for the work that they had done. And so rather than wait until June, as the district had suggested, we negotiated it up to May, and we did not have it divided evenly over the remainder of the months. So take a look at the other tentative agreements that are attached, which talk about some protected planning time, and we will continue to advocate for our annual contract teachers. Although it was not a part of this tentative agreement, we do know that there are 2 districts that have tentatively agreed to annual contract language. It is not protection, but what it does is it provides stability for our educators and our school sites. And we look forward to working with the district to make sure it's a part of next year's negotiations. So on that note, if you want to be a part of the bargaining committee or bargaining team, receive updates and information, please use the link in the email. We want to have names in place by April 1st as the contract allows, so that as the district is planning for this year, that LCTA and the district have an opportunity to address the needs of the instructional staff. Blitz update. Last week, we recruited 32 new members. So we're well on our way to getting to the 200 members that we needed at the beginning of last week. With our increased numbers, we're almost over 1,000 members here in Leon Classroom Teachers Association. This association, it's been a long time since we've been over 1,000 members, but with every member that joins, with every person that becomes a part of this organization, our ability to advocate for what is best for students just increases. We cannot advocate for our students if we cannot put food on the table for our families, if we do not have a career path. Um, we have the greatest impact on student growth, and therefore to have the right people in the right place is of paramount duty for the district. And we're facilitating that conversation on behalf of everyone, because teachers' working conditions are student learning conditions. We're going to have a community conversation at the Lincoln Center on February 28th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're inviting community members out. We've got some county commissioners coming. We've got some school board members that will attend. Board of Realtors are going to show up. We want parents. So if you have a PTO group, PTA group that you want to invite out, please make sure that they're a part of this conversation. Even support staff that you have at your school site, because some of the things that don't necessarily get talked about are the things that we see day in and day out. And for us to really create the schools that we need and that we want, and to maintain them, we have to continue the conversation to talk about what it is that we want our schools to look like, and then take that message and then go share it with the legislature. So the first part's the community conversation, and the next piece is that we need to make sure that you understand that we have leave time for you to go speak to legislators and to be at committee meetings if you so choose. And so there'll be an additional link within the email that says, hey, you want to come down to the legislature, you want to share the realities of the classroom, you want to help the entire state by advocating here in Leon County, please join us, because that's the one thing that's unique about our organization. We are in the capital city. It is a lot easier for us to advocate for everybody than it is for folks in Polk, Dade, Broward, Duval to travel to Leon County. So we will do our part, and we will make sure that we are part of the conversation. So if you'll join us on the 28th, we'll talk. On March 4th, we will begin our day of action by making sure that we remind the community and legislators to not forget to hashtag Fund Our Future Florida. And so there'll be some data that's shared with you about how poorly Florida has been funding our future, and what it is that we're asking as a result. Making sure that you work with your bookkeeper. If there are supplements, if there are increases in pay, and you are not receiving those in a timely manner, please reach out to us. That's part of why we're here. If there's something that's going on and you're not too sure about it, reach out to HR and payroll first, and then share with us where there seems to be some hiccups, and we will assist you gladly. There's been a number of teachers that have been assaulted this year. You have the right to press charges. But at the same time, you also have contractual rights in state law that allows you to remove students from your classroom. We have to remember there's other students in the classroom. We need to work with our site administrators to advocate for the other students that are there. This is state statute 1003.32, authority of teacher, responsibility of control of students, district, school board, and principal duties. And on number 4, it says a teacher may remove from class a student whose behavior the teacher determines interferes with the teacher's ability to communicate effectively with the students in the class, or with the ability of the student's classmates to learn. So, yes, we are there for every child, and that means that the other students in the classroom as well. It's our responsibility by state law to ensure that that learning takes place. Another thing, healthcare options. LCTA sent an email, and I'll include it in the newsletter that kind of talks about it, but that is asking for more options, just more options. We have been doing this for 5 years, folks. This is not a new thing. This has been the work of the LCTA Benefits Committee, and bringing the bargaining agent Rogers, Gunter & Vaughn Insurance and Leon County Schools slowly with us as we continue to be there to say, listen, just because you have a platinum level CHP piece, what folks really want is they want options of a bronze, a silver, a gold, and a platinum. Not only do they want that, but we also need more options between employee plus one, and family, because we have some single parents with 2 kids that are paying the family insurance. And so how do we have these conversations? We have it through LCS Benefits Committee. And if you want to be involved in that, please let us know. We are cautiously optimistic with some of the information we're hearing from the district that we are finally moving in the right direction, that the things that we've brought to the table as concerns get addressed. We look forward to having some information, hopefully, I would probably say no later than May, before we get out of the school year, about some of the things that will be happening. And over the summer, we'll be sharing that information too. We're in the final throes here. We're down to needing about 170 more members. To do this, listen more than you talk. Ask questions. See what it is that people care about. Connect them to the work that we do so that what their interests are, what their concerns are, reflect what we do. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and don't forget to vote on Tuesday.